Hi, welcome to Between Two Houseplants. I'm your host, Connor Nevitt, and today we have Dr. Robert. What's your middle name?
My middle name
is
Wayne.
Okay, Robert Wayne Willman. Willman. What's up, Dak?
What's up with you?
So, why don't you tell us what it's like to be principal of this fine school?
Well, I guess you can tell me what it's like to be principal.
Oh, no, keep going.
It's been an adjustment for me, but it's been a good one. I have a lot of people around me that are very talented, and so it makes it both enjoyable and rewarding.
Oh, are you done? Okay. Well, let's get right into it, bud. So I noticed that it's Dr. Willman. So you're a doctor, right? Like medical. What kind of doctor are you? Because I have some trouble with my knees. I don't really want to get into it, but do you do like knees? Are you a knee doctor?
I'm not the kind of doctor that helps people. Oh. I'm more of an academic doctor. So my degree is in leadership and education. So no, I'm out of that. I could give you some advice and maybe write a theme on the pains that you're experiencing, but as far as giving you any actual medical help, that would be against the law.
And do you think that was a waste?
To pursue my doctorate
in education?
In education, that's a good question. Sometimes it might have been wasted.
I'm glad we're on the same page, but rats, I needed. Well, I guess I'll just look for someone else. So let's talk about you being the principal. So do you have any other plans as principal other than keeping your hair combed? Because I just don't know what it's like. I have pretty short hair. Do you keep a comb in your pocket, for emergency combings?
No, it pretty much stays in place. I'm good with that. I mean, unlike you, where it looks like you combed your hair with a firecracker, I do it once in the morning, and I'm good for the rest of the day.
That kind of hurt my feelings. So do you spend 3-4 hours a day on gel, or do you just wake up with just hair that's bad?
Well, never had people come after my hair like this. Actually, for years, you'd be surprised that I cut my own hair prior to actually having this.
And you still do that, right?
That is
it
the
looks
truth.
like you cut your own hair.
Well, in education, you always want to start with the end in mind, and so I feel like I had a pretty good idea of what it's supposed to look like, and it just depends on what it is that I like. And so if I'm happy with it, I guess that's really all that matters.
All right,
which is obvious that where you came from with your ensemble today, with your brown shoes and your black socks.
Whatever it says, the person with brown shoes and black socks.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. Well, so I see you followed in your father's footsteps as principal. Who left that one in? Okay. So let's just move past that. So what was it like to roll around on the floor with other guys? From when you did wrestling?
Are you talking about when I was wrestling coach and when I wrestled in high school?
Yes.
I guess that's one way to look at it. I like the competition of that. I like the challenge that it presented. I didn't quite look at it in that way. But I enjoyed my time competing at that level.
So you were an assistant principal. That seems fun. What was it like?
I'm actually the principal.
Well, you were. You were assistant principal. What was it like?
What was it like? It was something different every day. The days seemed to go by very quickly because there was always something new, something challenging to experience. And I had good people who were principal.
So you hit Ms. Berger in the face with a foul ball. So I was just wondering what other staff members will be suing, because I for one, cannot wait to see it on Judge Judy.
You're speaking of the time when I was, I believe, 11 at a Little League baseball game. I hit a foul ball. I was behind on the pitch, so that was bad. So I hit it to the right field side, and it did strike her on the face. That was perhaps, it was well over 30 years ago. So I think the statute of limitation, I'm pretty good there.
I think it's a pretty good time to bring it up right now.
It is. And I don't know what else to say about that. That is something from my past that I had tried to forget, but thanks for bringing that back.
You're welcome. I really just like to make you feel bad about yourself. So speaking of suing and money, it was interesting that your son won $200. I suspect nothing, of course. What will you say to those people who are not me, of course, not me, who think that you just gave your son $200, not me?
That I actually went in and gave my son $200. Well, that just didn't happen. And I did make that very clear on the day he received that $200. So Miss Thrasher did come in and told me that. So you're going to have to ask Miss Thrasher, and she'll verify that. I feel very comfortable with how things played out.
We will follow up with. We will
Plus, he was very good when it came to guessing who the pictures were. So he's good with faces.
Okay. But I think $200 is a solid amount of money, in my opinion. In your opinion, though, would you say $200 is an how would you say it?
It is a big word. An extravagant amount? I wouldn't say it's extravagant.
Sorry, did you say extravagant?
Extravagant, yes. Good word.
Extravagant?
Mm-hmm. It was a lot. Let's just say that. Say that.
Okay. Well, thank you for being on the show. Special thanks to William DeVary, and Devin Steck, who keeps doing this. It is, okay. So this has been Between Two Houseplants with Robert Willman. Oh, I'm sorry, those aren't for you. Nice catch. Now, we've had a lot of fun here today, but do you know what's not fun? Bullying. Bullying is an outdated thing. Who even does it anymore? Why don't you just beat someone up? Why do people bully? I'll tell you. Insecurities. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Join us next week when we discuss Floyd Gang. Great rap group or greatest rap group? Well, thanks for watching. Good night, and good luck.